Hi everybody, welcome to Coloring Countdown to Christmas. It's only today and tomorrow left and then we're already at Christmas Day. Well, at least in my country, because we celebrate Christmas on the 24th, not on the 25th. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about coloring. So again, this is one of the pages of the vintage greeting card coloring book, and this one looks like a picture frame to me. Again, we had a couple of those images throughout this series already, and this one looks a lot like the frame again. So I will work with that idea of first coloring the girl, her being the secondary focal point, the primary focal point, or the thing that is closest to the viewer is actually that basket with the ilex on the lower part. But she is size-wise the focal point, so I'm giving her a very brilliant red outfit just to make her really pop and stand out. I'm gonna use pastels for the frame, but not the shaved flakes kind of pastels, but I will color with pastels and then blend them with a blending stump. So the pigment will be quite heavy when it comes to the frame. So I have to make sure that the girl is really colored well and brilliant so that she still stands out and doesn't get lost on the pigment that I'm gonna put down with the pastels in a minute here. I'm using the same tone of reds that I used on the girl for the sentiment, of course, because like color repetition, I talked about it in those videos here throughout this series, and on this page here it's no different. I work a lot with color repetition. Same goes for those berries here, same red tones, making everything fit together and tie together and look way more harmonic to the eye. I'm using the same browns for the basket that I also had for the shoes and for the hair of that girl. So again, color repetition, making it work, and it makes it look very, very calm there. I did choose more of a sage color, dark sage color for the shadowy parts of the ilex leaves, and that is because, well, that color says vintage to me. And the one that I'm using now, the golden olive, putting that on top, says vintage to me as well. And it still looks very fresh and very alive because it has a very yellow tint. And that just, well, makes plants look quite a bit fresher than other tones. Anyway, for the background, now we're talking pastels here. I'm putting down pigment dry, and then I'm going over the whole thing with my blending stump and blending out the pigment solid to where I want it to go. It's a very chalky thing going on. I'm coloring around the Polychromos coloring pencil as much as I can, and it actually worked rather well. And if you do not like the pastels with the shavings, if that is too subtle for you, there's a way to go with pastels for backgrounds in coloring pages as well. Just put it down and blend it out with a stump. I'm shading the frame a bit, and then the last thing that I'm going to do is have fixative spray on top so that the pastels stay where they are supposed to stay and do not move. Putting there quite a bit, and did let it dry, and then I can help a bit with my hair dryer because again, so not patient. Adding a bit of brown onto parts that I might have lost a bit of contrast there. adding a few white dots onto the dress with gel pen, and then I'm done. I hope you enjoyed watching along. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will see you tomorrow with the last video of this series, and have a wonderful day. Don't stress out. It's just one holiday. It's not the end of the world if not everything's perfect, folks. Have fun. Bye-bye.